Space has always been a problem for Bombay. Well, we all know Bombay is the most densely populated region in the world, and thanks to that, land prices have skyrocketed. Though most of the land has been reclaimed from the sea. Now, what if I tell you that there was a possibility for Bombay to have another piece of land apart from what we have already reclaimed from the sea in past 2 centuries? This is something that you might not know, but from that tip on the other side of the cove, which is called as the Malabar tip, to the last point in Colaba, there was supposed to be a reclamation. This technically being the Back Bay, the project was named as the Back Bay Reclamation Scheme. In the 1860s, during the cotton boom, a company was set up for reclaiming the entire Back Bay. This possibly was the most ambitious project that could have ever been undertaken in Bombay. However, the American Civil War ended, which was the reason for cotton boom in the first place. A depression set in and the company went into bankruptcy. Some 50 years later, the project was revived again, but this time it was comparatively modest, though it still aimed at reclaiming around 1000 acres of land. But much to Bombay's dismay, this project didn't realize either. After a series of delays and losses, a scam was uncovered by an active Congress leader, Khurshid Nariman, who discovered the inefficiencies in dredging, shadily obtained sanctions, and the financial irregularities. An old lamppost down the promenade declares that the Kennedy Sea Phase, which is what this place used to be known as earlier, was commenced on 18 December 1915 and was completed in 1920. Well, it very conveniently talks about the 20 feet seawall on which the promenade has been built upon. It was only in 1940 when 400 acres of land was reclaimed, of which 17 acres became Marine Drive. The promenade was supposed to run till Cuff Parade, but thanks to the irregularities and inefficiencies in the system, the project was cut short here. The story still doesn't end here. It was only in 1970s when the last chapter of the Back Bay reclamation was completed when this area was reclaimed. Nariman Point, named after the same Khurshid Nariman, the Congress leader, was actually meant for the residential use. Rather, a noble purpose was suggested for the place, that is the cultural and recreational activities. Instead, a Manhattan-like district has been built here. If you think about it today, had all those plans capitalized, Bombay would have looked very different.